Hey Lowco sports fans, welcome to a new season of the Lowco Rundown. As always, I am your host, Carlo Perruzza. Today I'm here at the Hilton Christian Academy where the Eagles are preparing for the 2020 season. The Eagles have high expectations this season after making it all the way to the SCISA Class 2A state championship last year. I caught up with the Eagles to discuss their drive and their motivation to get back to the state championship. After making it to the SCISA Class 2A state championship game last season, the Hilton Christian Academy Eagles are looking to build off the success that was forged last year.
We have a lot of new players and we're pretty young this year, but I feel like we could get the job done. All we have to do is just work hard and really get after it like we did last year, and I feel like we could do better.
We have targets on our back. People want to beat us, especially after last year. We went undefeated in region, and I mean, it's not going to be easy, but we're definitely going to try and do it.
I think it's definitely the same. We building on what we've been done the last couple of years, working towards a goal, but to build and establish a program in SCISA 2A. So we keep on working on that. We have good numbers. We got 41 young men out on the football team, which is a real good number for us. It might be the biggest squad we've ever had here at Hilton Christian Academy. So we're looking to build on that and keeping the train moving forward and having our guys continue to work hard every day and build from that.
While the winning culture is still present at HHCA, all Lowco Offensive Player of the Year Hayden Shin is not, leaving a couple Eagles to fill the shoes of the star quarterback.
Quarterback-wise, right now we have two guys, JP and Jace, and they've been working at quarterback and done a good job. They bring a little bit extra, a little bit something different than Hayden did. Not as strong of an arm, but they have real good wheels and a running ability. So we might look a little bit different, but we're going to keep our same offense and our same approach of attacking offense. So we're going to keep that going in the same direction.
I feel like we're going to make a good adjustment, and I feel like we'll be able to capitalize with me and John at quarterback, and I feel like we'll be just fine.
I definitely think that we can handle the load, me and Jace, but we're going to be great. We're going to be a great duo.
After coming up just short in an epic state championship game last November, the Eagles are determined to go one step further this season.
I'm not calling it pressure. I'm calling it unfinished business. Our guys are still mad about what happened at the end of the game, and I think there's a little burning inside, a little burning anger inside of what happened, what transpired, and they've used that as far as their work ethic and getting ready for this year and what we've done here the last 3 weeks.
Every year the goal is to win a state championship. That will never change.
Our team is expecting nothing but just wins this season, and the attitude, everyone's coming out here strong. They all want to win. They all want to be a part of a great culture that we're building right now, and hopefully we can start that dynasty off this year.
For LowcoSports.com, I'm Carlo Perruzza. There's no question the Eagles are determined to get back to the state championship again this season. Another team looking for success this season is the John Paul II Golden Warriors. After a coaching change last season left them in a rebuilding phase, the Golden Warriors are looking to leap forward in 2020. Let's go over to JP2 and meet the team. The JP2 Warriors faced their share of adversity in 2019. The team found themselves in a rebuilding phase in their first season under head coach Chris Myers. However, Myers and his players have created chemistry and are ready to excel this season.
Last season we just got a new coach, so I feel like coming off that season we had time to grow as a team and come together.
This team is definitely more experienced and more calm and collected. Last year was a little bit panicky, new offensives, new schemes, a whole new coaching staff and stuff. But this year we're a lot more experienced and ready to go, and we're comfortable. You know, the second year is always, I think, the most important as far as seeing the difference from one year to the next. It usually occurs from year 1 to 2. As far as the kids adjusting, the biggest thing is experience. You know, last year we had very little experience returning to last year's team from the state runner-up team they had the previous year. So a lot of those guys were new to Friday nights. I believe this year we're going to have 9 returners on offense and 8 returners on defense compared to last year where I think we had 2 on both sides of the ball. So a little bit different.
The Warriors are looking to get the season started off on a winning note. The team hosts region rival Orangeburg Prep next Friday in a high-stakes matchup to start off the season.
It's extremely important for us to set the tone. I believe that after last year we have something to prove. We were definitely not satisfied with our season from last year, and setting the tone by that first win would mean a lot to Coach Myers and our team, and it would prove a lot to ourselves and give us that boost that we need.
You start off 1-0 in any season, that's a good thing, but especially this year being a region game, you start out 1-0 in the season, 1-0 in the region, then you kind of can work on yourself for the next 6 or 7 weeks before the next region game comes. So we're looking at it as a very, very important game to try to kick the season off on a good note.
After a difficult 2019, the Golden Warriors have just one thing on their mind this season.
Coming off of last season, I think we just want to win. We definitely want to fight more.
I definitely would like to have a winning record in the region for sure, and a winning record in the season. Definitely just running our offense the way we should, and our worst enemy is ourselves, so that's really all that we need to worry about this year.
For LowcoSports.com, I'm Carlo Perruzza.
The Warriors have an excellent opportunity to kick their season off just right when they take on Orangeburg Prep next Friday. While the Warriors won't get a chance to play on their home field until next week, a former NFL quarterback was in Hardeeville this past weekend. Former NFL Pro Bowler Michael Vick was the host of the Kuntry Kids Southern Atlantic Gridiron Football Camp and Combine. Let's go out to Hardeeville. Let's catch up with Michael Vick.
A superstar was in the Low Country Saturday morning. Former NFL Pro Bowl quarterback Michael Vick hosted the Kuntry Kids Foundation's Gridiron Football Camp in Hardeeville. The excitement was in the air as Vick spent the morning interacting with the children. However, the kids were not the only one who were excited for the opportunity.
These kids think that they're excited when they come out and they see me. I'm just as excited to see them and the smiles that's on their faces. It's a level of appreciation, and I think it runs parallel from myself to them. And I love being out here. The first thing I went and did was grab the football, and I'll probably be out here for about another hour or so, but it's just great to see kids wake up with ambition, dreams, wanting to be the best football player that they can be, and I'm here to help them.
The folks at the Kuntry Kids Foundation have planned many events. However, the COVID-19 pandemic brought on new challenges.
The weather's holding up for us pretty good, but as far as the pandemic that we're in, I think we handled that pretty good. We're at our max right now. Our max is supposed to be 250. So, I have staff on hand to make sure that we're practicing social distancing, and I think we're doing a pretty good job with that. So, it's been a struggle trying to host this camp, but I think we successfully did that today by the turnout.
While the COVID-19 pandemic has given the structure of the football camp itself a different look, Vick's message remains the same.
When I come to football camps, I try to convey just the education message. We know these kids can play football. We know we have coaches out here that's going to teach them how to play the game, and they can learn to play football on a continuous basis. But I try to express the importance of education and learning, and how knowledge is power, and at a young age they need to absorb as much information as they can while they're in school to prepare them in life.
Although Vick faces shares of ups and downs on his journey, he was always grateful for the lessons that football taught him. He's trying to pass along these lessons to a new generation.
Most importantly, from football, they can learn discipline, and they can learn how to trust. Playing the game of football is such a team-oriented sport that they got to be able to trust the person next to them. They got to be able to trust that, at 11 years old, that the quarterback, the receiver he's throwing to is going to run a 10-yard in route, and what they can get from their coaches. Valuable information. These are grown men who understand life and understand football too, so they get the best of both worlds.
For LowcoSports.com, I'm Carlo Perruzza.
It's always wonderful to see professional athletes give back and inspire children of our community. That's going to do it for me this week, but come back next week for more Skiza football previews. Until then, keep it dialed right here to LowcoSports.com.